Hi, my name is Steve Martin, owner and founder of Empowered Building Systems. Arguably, the greenest product on the market is MROC Building System. What I'd like to show you is a demonstration of the product and its attributes. First of all, I'd like for you to understand that the product could be used structurally and both architecturally, as you'll see an array here, whether it be blocks or panels or pre-engineered wall sections or intricate components that can be used in interior or exterior application. The product in itself, as a finished component system, we can finish the product whether it be inside or outside of your wall system with virtually any texture, any shape, any style, any look that you may want to achieve, whether it be sandstone, limestone, stucco, wood texture, granite, any texture that might be achievable in the marketplace. It's important to note the diversity of our product and the attributes are a long list going from weight diversities to texture to color to composition, and it meets every segment of the market. As a quick demonstration, Jeff, could I have you over here? Demonstrating the weight comparison being virtually concrete and our product.
Big difference.
Yes, absolutely. About 30% on average weight difference between the two. What I'd like to show you is a list of the attributes and how that affects the market and the building application. First of all, I'm going to show you some standard uses of the product and how it differentiates from standard concrete and other building materials. If you'll notice, it's a masonry type product, cementitious based, but provides performance and benefits far beyond any masonry or current cementitious product on the market. If you were to take a piece of concrete and use fasteners and applications to attach other components, you would have to use special tools, special applications, quick connects and inserts and anchors and that type of thing. What you'll see here is even though we're a cementitious masonry feeling product, which gives you that specific look that you're looking for in the marketplace, we can work with it like a piece of wood. In fact, our installers like to call it dusty wood. That is immediately apparent. If I was to drive a nail in a piece of concrete, it would just bend over and that's it, end of day. With our product, drive it in just like a piece of wood. It really doesn't matter how large the nail is. As you can see, any type of fastener is applicable to our system. Now, could I have the drill motor? This is a drywall screw, standard drywall screw. Does not require any other blue shields or inserts of any sort. As you can see, get it started. You can go straight into the material without any other assistance. A tap con, typically used in concrete, has to be pre-drilled and requires a couple of different tools and more manpower and more time on the job. Once it gets started, we can crank it right on down without any other assistance. As you might also know, other fasteners that are more on a horizontal base, can be used with various materials, but with our material it can be used structurally. Why this is important: if I was to put this along a joint, I could fasten the two units together with a one horizontal place fastener, such as a corrugated fastener, which would be typically shot in by a pneumatic gun. As you see, it goes straight in. That corrugated system, such as you would find in the furniture industry, will join two units together across a joint. We can use the same properties, same approach with this material. What's also important to note is the flexibility, diversity, and simplistic use on the job site. If I needed to change the shape or texture or size, dimensional characteristics of this product, it's very easily. If I was working with concrete, which would be our direct competitor, we would have to either re-engineer the job or have another series of components added, tools and equipment and so forth, to make changes on the job site. It was not cost effective and very labor intensive. We can simply, with a simple $2 tool, maybe, $2. We can shape, we can contour, we can cut down, we can saw cut, hand shape. Just like you would, excuse me, just like you would a piece of wood. So it's very, very user-friendly on the job site, and it limits the opportunity for escalating costs due to change orders and changes in the work in the field application. If I needed to cut the material, if it was too big, too small, or I had to make some modification on the job site, again, maybe a $5 tool, nothing special. You can see that I can cut right through it like I would a piece of wood. Obviously, if I'm using card-by-tip, skill saws, band saws, things of that nature, you get a professional quality, very fast performance in the field in working with it this way. If I had to use any type of papers or other substrates, here's a business card. It's a stapler. I can use it straight into the material without anything else needed. Try that with a piece of concrete. If you're looking at it and saying, it looks great, but it looks also awful soft and brittle. Yes, it has that initial comparison, or initial look and feel, but if we were to look at it, again, even though it's easy to use and cut, you can modify it, sand it, shape it. If you need it to hit it, it's not going to break on you. If I hit a piece of concrete block this way, it would shatter into a million pieces. Now let me get a little more aggressive. As you notice, I've got some bad dents in there, but my unit is still in place and it's completely intact. Why is this important? Obviously for personal protection of the inhabitants and the shelter in general, and not losing your structure under extreme conditions. Particularly important in volatile weather sections and seismic activity zones. Now, also notice that if you can see this, where the compression went in, what's happening is that because of the cellular shape of this product, the air entrainment of it actually implodes the cells until it receives the energy and stops it. It does not try to resist the energy, it simply receives it and halts it to a stop. That makes it also bulletproof. If I was to shoot this unit, it's only 8 inches wide. That's an entire wall system right there. If I was to shoot this unit with any small arms weapon, whether it be 22 all the way up to maybe 30-06, it will not penetrate this 8 inches of material. Additionally, this 8 inches of material provides 100% R factor for the building. In fact, this 8 inches provides an R26 insulation value to your structure. Therefore, note that when we put on our final coating on this side, which may be your exterior coating, and this side your interior coating, no other materials are needed. This is a finished, 100% finished product with insulation R factor inherent. This construction and this process and methodology allows you to reduce costs greatly on the job by eliminating a number of trades and skilled labor and so forth that is typically seen in conventional building. Now, let's talk a little bit further about, yes, some of the usability options. And some of the first questions are, if this is a solid masonry type unit, how do I get my services in, my electrical, my plumbing, and so forth, my wiring? And it's very easily answered because of the workability on the job. If I was to use a wood paddle bit, nothing special, you can see how clean, quick, and easy that operates for you.